Oi, oi, oi. There we go. Yeah, I know. Construction's still going on. Really ain't. There's really never a time. Unless it's like 6 o'clock at night, and then I already feel tired. So, what can you do when you're a morning person, huh? And they do the construction in the morning. Hello? Oh, wait. We do this, we'll do all the dailies, and then we'll do the world boss. I mean yeah. World boss? Fight her. I do want to see... Oh. What that's all about, but at the same time, I don't mind.
I can do it.
After that, we'll... I guess we'll see, but I'm thinking of doing domains.
My will embodied. Stand clear. Yeah. Animal hypostasis. Absorption test. Stand clear. Take your true form.
So I have 5 against resin right now. So I'm thinking after that, do the condensed resin. Yeah, do the condensed resin, the 5. And then I could use the rest later.
Transfiguration. Animal test 6308.
Hopefully no monsters this time.
Absorption test.
Yeah, so dailies, world boss, domains, and then I'll do Miko's quest. I'll do the mains again, and then I'll do the new event. And then after the new event, I'll do weekly bounties. And then after weekly bounties, we'll do the abyss. Or maybe we could section it off for some other day too.
Kamisato Ayaka. Press.
Could be anything really. Because with the weekly or the new event, I don't know if it's weekly. But with the new event, I don't know if it's daily, like daily updates to it. Or if it's like, oh, every 2 days, every 3 days. Like what we get a couple of times.
What's one more opponent?
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied. My apologies. Embrace the ice.
This.
Yeah. So. Oh, my alarm, sorry. I normally start after time. But yeah, being able to with me, yeah. I'll have to take pictures.
That cat can talk.
Okay. People are saying the Zhongli shield is completely useless in that domain, but lucky thing I'm not doing the domain by myself. I'm gonna do co-op.
Add Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Add Astra.
So yeah, so co-op. Damn. Let me move on. Hopefully, I get things I actually need for her. But at the same time, since she's the only one that needs the stuff until next next patch, I guess that's what 4 to 5 weeks. Yeah, 5 to 6, I would say. 5 to 6 weeks with just you and Miko needing all the stuff. So I guess if anything does occur, you know, it just go straight to her. And even then, I don't know. I doubt I'm gonna get a Yato. Doubt I'm gonna get him. So yeah, I'm gonna try to wish on Kokomi's banner for Kokomi, of course.
Take flight.
Ooh, Kokomi too.
Whirling snow. Rest and rebuild.
I don't know if my Ayaka is. I think my Ayaka is like the most basic version of a Ayaka that you could get. So I don't know if it's really up to par. Well, not basic, but it's not superly.
Thunder.
Oh shit!
Your verdict is decided. My apologies.
Get out of my way!
Unthinkable! Coming to heart. Sometsu, take flight. Be gone! Absurd! This world, a fleeting shadow. My apologies. Be gone! Embrace the ice!
Be gone, bro.
This body is eternal. Take flight!
Oh, she took away all my time.
Perish! Whirling snow! Lightning experience! Up for a swirl! Take flight! In my hand! Pardon my indiscretion.
Oh, no. Other one's dead. So I wonder where I'm supposed to do this. Because last time I got into that situation, I just killed her. I'm guessing you're supposed to keep on healing or just run away, right?
Pathetic. Weak.
I don't understand situations like that where she does that move and then she has to have a long cooldown.
Strike dead!
Oh, sorry.
Pathetic. Be gone. Weak.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Inferior. Strike dead. This body is eternal. Perish.
What? Where'd everyone go? Everyone just dipped. Everyone said, nah, I'm good. I'm good, Chief.
My apologies.
Yeah, Ganyu's not good in there. Too squishy. Damn. Who should I use? Hold on.
Those memories. So dark.
Rebuild.
Pathetic. Weak.
Inferior. Take flight. So rude. Allow me.
The eye sweeps the land.
Shattered. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Unthinkable.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
It's much remains unfinished.
Yeah, I'm out. Bro. What the hell is this? Yeah, this one is hard. I like it. It's not.
Rebuild.
How should I say it? It's not. It's not difficult in nature. It's more like it's more like you know, yeah, you need way more teamwork, especially if you're doing it with a team. I feel like if I was doing it by myself, then maybe, well, it definitely would be easier because, you know, she'll just be taking less damage when you're in a co-op game. You know, she has more health and does more damage. So that's why I'm like, you know, but doing it in co-op feels like you need a lot of cooperation
My apologies.
to be able to pull it off. So I like it. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna do it by myself. Yeah, do it by myself. See how that goes. Because honestly, doing it with team at the moment seems pretty stupid. Actually, let's go full cryo team.
Time to begin work?
You know, Yaka's my only.
What's
I'm not
happening?
really sure level up a Yaka to be level 90. She's
Whirling wheel of life. No touching. All hail.
This world. a fleeting
Transfiguration.
shadow. Your verdict is decided.
My apologies.
Illusions are but distractions.
Take flight.
see this? You never got this.
Shattered.
Access denied. Go. My will embody. My apologies.
Thunder.
Absurd. Take your true form. Oh. Whirling.
This body
So
is
rude.
eternal.
I didn't feel that.
Perish.
Sakura swirl. My apologies.
Perish.
Take flight. We're waiting. My will embody.
Witness the final calamity.
My apologies. Take your true
Purge all
form.
obstacles.
Access denied. Rise. The opponent. Take flight.
Eternity is in my hand.
Pardon my indiscretion.
Maybe just jump.
Take your true form. This is long overdue. No touching. Go. Do your master's bidding. My will embodied.
Strike dead.
Come on. Focus. No touching.
Inferior.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. Life goes on. We're way behind schedule. For Rex Lapis.
Unleash. Absurd.
Born of ice and frost.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Okay.
Access denied.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Wheel of life. Here. No touching.
This body is eternal.
Next on the agenda.
Sever. Inferior. Perish. Witness the final calamity.
Access denied.
Yeah.
Life goes on.
There is no escape. Inferior.
I have to stop it.
Ruin. Follow
Did
my
I
blade.
miscalculate?
Eternity is in my hands.
In your
Inferior.
dreams, take your true form.
Perish. Inferior.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration. Oh.
Inferior. Inferior.
You will regret this.
Pathetic. Only emptiness awaits.
Jesus, that was something. Okay. So we got one that she needs. And technically we could just give her the other one, so two. Oh man. We finished the dailies at around like 7 minutes into this, and now we're 24 minutes in. Well, 25 minutes in now. We just got yeah.
Which opera shall we perform today?
Well, since you asked so nice.
That was kind of oof. No, that's. I feel like that's how a weekly boss should be. Kind of. That was a good boss, to be honest. And way more moves that I didn't see it compared to when I was watching. Or compared to when we fought it in the story quest. You know, we actually seen different moves this time. And different moves that we've seen then in single player compared to co-op too. I feel like that entire experience is pretty cool. Yeah. By going there, I think we need a whole team of healers, to be honest. Oh, if you switch characters, the effect comes off the character.
Manifest!
How's everyone doing?
Wanna come over for tea?
I don't know why Singchu is so good at jumping up. Or well, tap jumping, or whatever it's supposed to be called. I feel like he's better than the tall ones. Maybe it's just all of them.
Witness the power of the wild. No, my sword. Now time to go.
Okay, it's running around. Yes, the other one is big, but then it comes into the heel from the end.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Blaze over.
Time to
This
act.
Iris person sucks. Yeah, they suck too much. I don't want to play with them. Screw that. Play with someone that just sits there and runs around. Bruh. You're Hu Tao. Get in this. I mean, I don't even know if that was the bear Hu Tao, you know? Because they took it.
Transfiguration!
Recent. Yeah, level 50. Let's check out.
Silly churl, Billy
Good amount of
churl.
damage. Good amount of HP. Everything seems good. So just a shitty person.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oh man, someone took my selfish pick.
Mind be purged, world be saved.
Wow. Where did that come from?
See, look, when she jumps, she stays in air longer. So I feel like, wah, 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 wah. See? But when Senju jumps, he goes straight back down. So it doesn't feel like he's floating. I don't know why.
Speed of light.
Solidify!
Rain, outline set. Witness the power. Body and mind.
We'll have order!
Time to act.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Freeze to the cord. Shudder.
Hey!
Let me weave you a verse.
This is order!
Rain outlines your face.
Sword from shadow. Don't blink. Shudder.
Stabilize!
Not too bad. It's less of a team comp, more like a scrimmage. Ooh, this one's pretty good. So the last one got us around like 52. This one got us to like 55. That's pretty good. With 3 left, so we should be able to like hit into the 60s. If we keep on getting bonus books, then we'll definitely get higher. Get higher than that.
More speed. Speed of light. To the chase.
Will be mine.
Shudder.
I will have order!
Don't blink.
I condemn you.
Pay your dues!
Time to act.
Nowhere to hide. Hey!
Rain crush.
Speed of light. Fake rumor.
No, my soul.
Order
Sword
guide!
from shadow.
Rack and ruin.
Solidify!
Hey!
Time to act. Body and mind.
Let's see. Oh, the basic 2. Basic 2. 57. Maybe 56. 3 and closest 57. We'll see.
Let's finish this quickly.
Transfiguration.
Incoming. Hey!
I await your instruction.
I have 5 wishes now. 5 out of 80. That's what I'm thinking. It's most likely we're gonna get to, I would say, 50 wishes within the 40 days. Oh. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Why would you do that?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I guess I could have went for more of a DPS role too, since we have a healing. Look, you went with... Oh my gosh, bro. See? He doesn't stay up in the air longer. Feels like his jump shot also
Time to
shorter, too.
act. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Okay, that one hurt. Let's roll. Who wants some of this?
Ring cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
This is long overdue. Can't catch me.
Catch me.
Next on the agenda. Make my escape.
Yeah, I feel like the really strong Itos are... So around, yeah, I'm good now. Yeah, I feel like the really strong Itos are...
Body and mind.
How would I say, Constellationed up, you know? Constellation bricked. That's the other reason I didn't go for it. Even though I like the skill.
Coming through.
Make my escape. No.
Who wants some of this?
Let me weave you a verse.
Attaboy!
Rain outlines your face.
Can't run from death. Can't catch me.
So I would say 61. I think we got to 61. We could be at 60 or 62 as well, but I'm saying 61. Peace. Okay, let's check though. We'll check, see how much we went. We are at 50. Let's see how much we got with 5. With 5, I think the maximum you can get is like 15. The lowest you can get is 10. I think. You could actually get less than 10. I'm just saying. Most of the time, you get 10. That's why a day of farming. It's a tedious thing. especially when you're going for the highest form of it. Let's see. 128 divided by 3. 42. Plus 133. 165 divided by 3. 55. Yeah, so we got 61. So we're at 50, now we're at 61. And hopefully by the end of today, we get to around 75. And when we do, I'll compress all of them. And see if we get any bonus books. Like, where is it? Right here, right? I compressed all the books and then I had extra. Even though I was down by 3 books, because when I compressed everything, I got 81. So I just used extra books and went there. But if I have even less, which is most likely the case, then I'll just, you know, some more. Good job. Yeah, so we got 61 books. 61 out of 61 out of 84. Not too bad. I think that's why it takes 2 weeks to farm it. Because there's only 3 days out of a week that you can actually get the book. Which gives you a lot of time to save up condensed resin, but doesn't really do you much. Yeah. Which one's Miko's quest? I think it's the first one.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Is it from a novel?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
This does not sound credible.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
Bro, you need acquainted fates, okay? Come on.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Where's your primos?
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Paimon, calm down. You're so excited you can barely get the words out.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling
Makes sense.
skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why is
Well,
an
if
urgency?
it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go!
Oh, we were reunited. She just left again. Feel like everyone forgets that part.
Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Class of Junkichi.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait,
Damn, roasted.
this wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Oh. Do they get taken over? Sorry.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yai Miko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Come take a look.
We just got the book. You didn't even give it to us. Oh. Hey, yo.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We would like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What's
It
happening?
really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
Bro, you can't say that type of stuff right in front of her face, bro.
Here's what happened.
What's the point?
My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Okay.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Yai's help.
Classic exorcisms.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him.
People take months, bro.
Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
I want to say that. I would say, Paimon, shush.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Yay, Miko.
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists!
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This is not a light novel, though. Pretty sure there's more to the exorcism than just bravado.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Honestly, it's not even at stake. Now that looks nice. You said, oh, my brother's acting weird. That's it?
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
So your brother's meditating. That was the problem.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
Well, he's meditating. Must be sick.
Can't find your brother. Well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato... that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Okay, sorry. Look like... We'll skip him for a second.
About the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
I like this guy's voice. Sounds like he could be I wouldn't mind if he was like actually a main character in an anime.
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah! We heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person.
Whole different person.
The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
No.
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go!
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he's been found.
The waterfall.
Let's get down to business.
No business over here. Goodbye, good sir.
My apologies. Whirling snow.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Killed hilly trolls. How dare he?
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Well, next to a waterfall. He's not in it.
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
Yuck.
Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up! And no.
No, he's coming this way.
Don't come any closer! Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again.
Oh, I
this
guess
is a
it's
life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character, and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills, but his whole personality changed too.
Why are you waiting until now?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Salt.
What is that?
It's the spit.
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, Just a quick fight, and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
No, thank you.
What's one?
Take your true form. Kamisato art. Sometsu. Take flight. Yeah. Ah. Ha. Hyp. Take your true form. Whirling snow.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush!
He didn't even hit me once.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Oh.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
How did the other guy get money? What?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream.
Maybe he robbed the bank?
I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
A sword master of the sword, loss of strength and passion, but it doesn't like Patofu.
Ah! Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The incarnation they use.
Oh, You mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
Oh.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler?
It does worry me a bit. If your Miko says it's fine, we probably don't need to worry.
Well, when you put it that way, she has been pretty trustworthy so far. She said from the beginning that it wasn't anything major. And so far, there hasn't been any big danger.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please, take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please.
Paimon,
Who wrote this
please.
book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
Going to work. Yeah. Simple things. It's like another month or two. AR.
Emerge. Show them. Come on out.
Yeah. Another 5. Yeah, I feel like the KFC wings are gonna be the best part, but whatever.
Alright, Miko.
Whatever.
We're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh!
Who's making the
how
books?
about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
That means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yai Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process.
Yeah, I don't think
But
I'm
let's
gonna
not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary. Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Yeah.
Unleash!
Oh my.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other.
Yep.
Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title.
Yep. Well, yeah.
The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
I mean, it makes sense why the story's so popular. On how they're describing it. We didn't actually read it, but...
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Oh.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
Sounds like the person's Ayaka. Ayaka came out with a book, huh? Stole everyone's gaze. I mean, yeah, that's actually really good information.
There you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
So you tell Gary Michael about the reader's thoughts.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
True,
oh,
true.
Right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright,
You see that girl in the background watching us?
Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Reincarnated in another world, counters an airborne emergency ration. The Work Shy Bard. The Dragon and the Grand Adventure.
This sounds like a great one! Let's see here. The protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the first time to the sight of a dragon flying around and wreaking havoc on the city. With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon. But then, the dragon suddenly turns into a beautiful young woman. Human, let us work together to build a better future. The love story between human and dragon begins today? Well, that was an unexpected development. What happened to the Grand Adventure?
Block.
What? But that's so misleading.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. The story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to be a hit character. Approved.
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Yes.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
My mind's gone blank.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
There's Leeway, there's my sister, there's Dainsleif, there's the Abyss Order, there's Inazuma. What do you mean?
Before it came to what? What's happened?
We even fought a giant monster.
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute.
Why do we look like that?
Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paycheck. Speaking of more.
Ooh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
Okay, let's see which one. Took a trip to Leeway. Your guy turned out to be Rex Lapis. Rock and roll girl. I turned into a Geo miss. I do like this one. Damn, which one? I do like rock and roll girl.
The Leeway Academy has more student clubs than you can shake a stick at. And as the new kid on the block, the protagonist is the one they're all fighting over. There's the Culinary Club, the Architecture Club, the Funerary Club, even the Coconut Milk Research Club. But in the end, the protagonist chose to join the Rock and Roll Club. Taking a chance on their youthful dreams, 4 newcomers to the Academy form a rock and roll band that really begins to take off. Paimon loves it!
I give it a 9.5. A classic tale of youth and friendship. It never gets old. I especially like the head of the club. Great character design. She really has rock and roll coursing through her veins. I can almost feel the heat from that fire in her soul. Approved.
She's amazing. Thank you. The recognition.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
I'm actually really fascinated how they actually chose different
Let's write about
stories for every
Inazuma in the
single
third chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff this. Come on, let's get rid of the Vision Hunt Decree. Farewell.
When the Vision Hunt Decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist
first one
joins
and
the
second one
Resistance,
sucked.
starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier. Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the Resistance General, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to finally secure a grand victory for the Resistance. Huh. It's surprisingly normal.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic hero's journey. From ordinary soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
There's still so much more to do. Kinda surprised. Okay. Well, we're still in it. Let's take a break and do some more event stuff. Actually, yeah, we haven't even started the event. Oh, my headphones are dying. There we go.
Take flight! Shine down!
Yep. LOL. Like, what the hell are his names?
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your face. I'm going in. Off we go. Let's light it up. Let my glow shines eternal. Let me lead you upon Dreamwork! No escape! There is no escape!
Where the hell is he going?
Everybody stand back!
On to oblivion!
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Someone left.
My apologies.
Okay, I guess I was by. I'll leave 2. One little break, one little short break. That's good enough, I guess. We'll do the other 5 after. What are we getting from this one? Okay, so even this part that we're about to do is not the final part. Our story quest is actually really long.
Let me get some wine.
Oof.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique taste.
Unique taste, okay.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
Yeah, top-notch team.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's
Yeah.
exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Could you imagine I show up to the event with her boss Wait for 3 days. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Yeah.
This is the correspondence from Stingray 3. Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by. I'll see to the wounded shortly.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Kokumi! How have you been?
Swordfish 2, ready for action.
Captain of Swordfish 2. Glad to have you back on Watatsumi Island. I would have liked to have given you a grand reception, but as you can see... What's going on? Not long ago, I hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. It's the most important ceremony on Watatsumi Island. I'm guessing you'll have heard about it from Tsuyuko? What? How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
It'd be more of a surprise if she didn't know.
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of Sangonomiya. I knew that handing off the planning
so
of the ceremony
small.
to her would
What the
play to her strengths. Based on her description of the person who took the commission, it was quite obviously you. This is all starting to sound pretty suspicious.
It's a bit late for that now.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi Goryo ceremony is a ceremony to reverse the holy soil phenomenon on Watatsumi Island. It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production. Granted, crops aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island, but I can't allow external forces to drastically alter the people's diet, and we certainly shouldn't be overly reliant on imports. Paimon doesn't quite follow. Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
That would be terrible!
The issue began with the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. I did not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question that the blood branch coral you retrieved was infused with the Omikami's power. But it didn't reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead, it just paused. This has never happened before in history. This is ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival, so I sent as many people as I could spare to Enkanomiya to investigate the situation. The news from Stingray 3 was that all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled. Additionally, there have also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
Strange monsters? And an all-engulfing darkness?
That's all that Stingray 3 has reported. Their investigation otherwise has yielded no useful information, and the unforgiving environment has caused many casualties so far. I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far, the situation does not look promising. It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but on behalf of all of Watatsumi Island, I beseech you, please, lend us your assistance one more time.
Anything for you, man.
Please don't joke around. But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line for the sake of our island. Now, please, come with me to meet Tsuyuko.
Tsuyuko, bro. What's happening?
Your Excellency. Traveler.
Office. Oh, okay, traveler. Cool.
I did wonder. Hope you're both having a wonderful date so far.
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko, or I may have to have you and Naki switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco Management on Watatsumi Island.
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume it's about Enkanomiya?
Yes,
Who
yes.
can we fill this in on what's been going on?
Kokomi. Right. Well, as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared when the place should be completely deserted.
Humanoid monsters?
Armor that can move on its own. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about one spook soldier hallucinating in the darkness. All the wounded who returned to Sangonomiya have described seeing the same thing.
Is this a rescue mission now?
On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties. There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden who calls herself Sumi has been helping to treat the wounded.
Sumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Sangonomiya.
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of Enkanomiya brightly lit.
Oh.
Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. But it's a ceremony that only works in Enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi Island. I'd love to meet this Tsumi. But right now, helping the wounded has to be my top priority.
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there. Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
Paimon.
Absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
She really gets Paimon.
We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
Upper half of her face. A masked shrine maiden. Half of her face.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Sumi has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
Sure.
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go with them. Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya.
More like I'll escort them, but okay.
Also, please, take this with you.
What's this? Looks like a missing piece of something.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
Your Excellency. But isn't that...
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides, both of the other two pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay.
Yes.
Emergency measures to hold the Three Realms Gateway offering now underway.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please, see Ueno once you're ready.
Where's the homie at? Oh, where are we going?
Are you ready to venture into the dark shroud of...
Let's go.
All right, follow me.
Do you just jump in? It'd be pretty cool to have a cutscene of a whole bunch of people just jumping into the hole. But then again, I would also like to see how they get out of the hole. Whoever. Engulfed in darkness. Doesn't really look that dark.
Here's hoping I have the chance.
The chance to do
Next
what?
year, I'm gonna apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Because if it's that, or spend more time in Enconomia, I'll take my chance with the Spectres. Those armor monsters, closing in on you. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Jesus
totally
Christ.
understand.
Anyway, we should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Stingray 3.
You seem kinda chipper compared to all the other soldiers.
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff, ever since I was a kid. This trip to Enconomia is something else, though. Totally mind-blowing. Super fun. 10 out of 10. Would come again.
Totally do not understand.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enconomia. I actually kind of wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here. It's the first of the 4 great puzzles of Enconomia.
Yeah, please don't do that. We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
Alright, well, never mind that. There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there. Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
Okay.
Hey, look! A shrine maiden taking care of the wounded. That must be Sumi, right?
You are different from all the others. Are you human?
Well, he is, obviously. Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
And you?
Oh my.
A human hatchling?
A human hatchling.
Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability to fly when they reach adulthood. Just like the Bathismal Bishops lose the ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about bishops.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, the wounded soldiers mentioned you.
Oh.
We came
Greetings.
to
My name is
investigate the
Ueno,
darkness.
acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation.
Yes, my investigation, yes.
Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. Peace out, homie.
So you're here to help resolve this, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. It's taking all the energy I have to keep this light shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
Do you understand what's going on?
The Void Realm is invading. The people of Byakuyakoku believe that there are 3 realms. The Bishop Realm, the Human Realm, and the Void Realm. The darkness spreading in Enconomia comes from the Void Abyss. Neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
But don't Bathismal bishops like the dark?
No. They hate the light. But only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop Realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the Light Realm in most books. The 7 sovereigns of the Light Realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
So that's why Suyuko called this the 3 Realms Gateway Offering.
3 Realms Gateway Offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering. Because the source of the darkness from the void is the 3 towers at the corners of Enconomia's triangular borders.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials!
You've been there before?
Not It's a long story.
Oh.
By the way, Sumi, what's up with the weird mask?
To hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. I just don't want to scare anyone. That's all. Does that make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
No,
Nah.
not at all.
We've seen multiple shrine maidens with masks. It's
Super
totally
grateful
fine.
to you. It's just that...
I don't want to see another mess.
Can't say I really understand what you're talking about. Anyway, if you want to
Aw.
rid this darkness from Enkonomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can trust me. I'm going inside to tend to the wounded and check in with the new arrivals. Please excuse me.
Peace.
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but... oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
Bro, we just talked to her. Just ask her. Oh my. Like, bro, these things. Maybe because they're gonna open it for this quest, so they check it out. Or else it'll be an easily entrance.
It looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maidens.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, you know, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable, unexplored territory. Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting? Bewitching? Compelling? Addictive? I am being serious. Okay, look. If I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say... okay, two things. Number one, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why she chose it. Number two, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something. Huh. Maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, you know, maybe ease off a little, bro?
So we got the other piece.
Greetings.
Hello. We'd like to ask you about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
Because of her strange mask? Well, you've come to the right person.
Cool.
I was one of the first people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of Enkanomiya? And why is she covering her face with a mask? So I started pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
And?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide. Her eyes have snake-like pupils, thin vertical lines.
Whoa. Weren't you scared?
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends. Or I should say, our history. The first familiars of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi. Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the Bathismal bishops. They were said to have disappeared long ago. But then Sumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need. I'm no expert by any means, but I think Tsumi can be trusted.
Okay.
Paimon thinks we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far. Sumi's just inside the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us talking about her behind her back.
Even though we just were
So
talking
here's
about
what
her.
we learned from the soldiers.
right outside the room.
Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes, which the people of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Orapaxi's that. Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island. And from what she said, she's doing everything she can to combat, so she seems pretty trustworthy.
I agree.
Let's go talk to her about working together.
All right. That was okay. Cool lore.
So, how's it going? Have you made a decision?
Yep. Let's team up to tackle the darkness.
Okay. Then take this. It's called the Bokuso box. I found it in the Dainichi Mikoshi when I was looking for a solution. Actually, the Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanamian script?
Oh, nothing. I just meant the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern. Never mind all that. Let's get back to business. The Bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius. So, for example, with the power of the Bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms. As it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the Bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
Bokuso box. If we're gonna be finding things down here, might as well switch it up. Gotcha.
More speed.
Solidify!
By royal decree. Crush! Barbados, guide us. Shudder!
You're a good fighter.
You bet. We were the ones who went and got the Blood Branch Coral that one time after.
You... So you...
What's wrong?
Nothing. If what you say is true, then I'm sure you'll be able to conquer the 3 border towers quite easily. Also, there are a few things I need to explain to you. According to what I have read, the fundamental purpose of the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri is to use the Serpent God's life force to awaken its second familiars, the Senga Coralia. They are creatures that break down raw, primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Senga Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood. The mass awakening of the Senga Coralia causes a transformation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Makes sense. Even if you took away the darkness and the monsters, Enkonomiya would still look pretty different now with all the new plants and ore around.
Things are even more complicated than usual this time. The darkness from the Void Realm seems to be suppressing things in the Light Realm and the human realm, causing them to come to a standstill. You may need to use the power of the Bokuso box to dispel the darkness and allow the ecological transformation to continue. Please, try to solve the problem using the Bokuso box. I'll wait for an update for you under the statue over there.
Gotcha. Oh.
solidified.
Hello.
Beg for mercy. I condemn you.
Wow, it works!
Oh, what?
Let's go back and tell Sumi.
Oh wow. Okay.
It seems that you have mastered the Bokuso box. Now, let me tell you about the ultimate purpose of this operation. As I said, we need to proceed to the 3 towers on Inkonomiya's borders. They're towers of the void, restored to their original form by a certain Abyss adherent.
Abyss adherent? Wait, do you mean...
He's a purveyor of incessant nonsense. Somehow he found out about the 3 realms and the 3 corners, and brought those things in using abyssal technology. Then, he started disseminating abyssal energy using the towers. This caused great suffering for both the Sangakaralia and the Bathismal bishops.
Oh.
I don't know why he's doing this. For us, the abyss is highly toxic. For them, intoxicating is more the word. Addictive, but still destructive. Maybe he just likes to toy with people and stab them in the back.
Paimon knows exactly who you're talking about.
You know him? Then it seems we have a common enemy.
Oh, you bet we do.
To get rid of the
My
darkness,
homie.
you need to climb to the very top of the Towers of the Void and activate the Light Realm Chisel, which will let in the energy of the Light Realm. In Enkanomiya, the ley lines of the human realm, the elemental currents of the Light Realm, and the dark currents of the Void Realm are all exceptionally strong. Also, I only performed the Sento ceremony going off the steps in the book, but I believe the key to the ceremony is the statue in front of us. You can offer crystals of Light Realm energy to it to increase the Bokuso box's power. Also, resting here can restore the box's energy.
Okay.
Please, take this hand-drawn map. I've marked out the locations of the 3 towers for you. You'll need to explore one step at a time, and I'd recommend you start with this tower.
Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3.
Well, that's as much help as I can offer you. I'll be waiting here for the good news.
Thanks, Pretty Lady. Oh. Offer rewards. Okay, so these are the offer rewards. Pretty cool event. I'm glad I kind of already surveyed everything.
More speed.
Let me try my blade.
Crush.
Isn't over. This will do.
Eye for an eye.
Cut down. Like this.
Oh, and we still get the basic stuff.
I can put these to good use.
I will have order.
Shudder. Flood of frost. I condemn you.
Stabilize.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, we need both.
Stabilize.
Oz, reveal.
Rack and ruin. I can put these to good use.
There's a lot.
I condemn you.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Beg for mercy.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Oh, there we go.
By royal decree. Wind, hear me. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
are going a little too smoothly today.
I will have order.
Oz revealed.
Crush! Shudder!
Stabilize.
Rack and ruin!
Order guide you.
Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
I will have order. Stabilize.
I summon thee.
Beg for mercy. Shudder! At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Okay, and it shows up on the map where you can pick up stuff. Okay, I guess that's good. I don't know if I should check out the rest of the place before. But damn, I actually like this event a lot. And it's a great storyline too. Oh, so it's the entire 40 days. Oh, so I'm guessing they want you to come back here.
Stabilize.
Like royal
Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin. What do we have here? More speed.
I wonder how it would have been if you didn't complete everything yet. Would you not be able to complete it while this is going on, or you know?
I can put these
Or
to
all
good
be
use.
the same, you know? It would just be like way more stuff than normal.
This is order.
Shudder! Flood of frost! Eye for an eye! At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan. More speed.
This one's supposed to be the first one, so let's check it out. We unlock something again. Oh. So we're not getting any more of these, but we're still getting these. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like how they did that. And there was a new puzzle too that I didn't get to do yet. I like that they locked all the teleportations. To moving platforms.
Time to scout.
Whoa! That must be the tower Tsumi was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look very climbable.
Stabilize.
I swear by my sword. Beg for mercy. Crush.
I will have order.
Rack and ruin.
Odds reveal.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Gather.
Eye for an eye. Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin. At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Okay, so it just keeps on going down over time.
Order guide you.
Barbados, guide us. Crush.
Eye for an eye.
Gather.
Go as one. Beg for mercy. Go as one. I condemn you.
More speed.
Oh.
Maybe we need to use the tower controller.
I can put these to good use.
Hey, this pattern seems to match the one on the tower.
It does.
Could it be relevant?
So maybe we have to turn the tower?
Okay, we're ready to roll. But how do we get the towers to link up? Let's look for clues nearby.
There we go.
All set. Now we can climb on up.
Oh, they made it easy to climb up too.
The first one is done. But the abyssal energy that was released when the towers connected doesn't seem to be disappearing. The dark...
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. More speed. More speed.
My power's increased. Let's see if I'm gonna get the new stuff. The new sigils or the old ones?
At least
I got
good
the
luck
old one,
doesn't
okay.
discriminate by clan. More speed.
Ugh.
Gather!
By royal
Shudder! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye! At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan. I can put these to good use.
Okay. Amber.
at the ready. Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Yeah.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay, use this, use that.
Crush! I can put these to good use.
Okay, so now I get it. It's a pretty cool way. Similar to the older puzzles, but at the same time different.
Yeah. Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
I will have order.
Hey, get him!
Shudder! Beg for mercy. Shudder!
Solidify!
Go as one! Ha! Go, go, Baron! I condemn you! Ha! Sir. Beg for mercy. Yeah.
Solidify!
Shudder! Rack and ruin! Yeah. More speed.
There was nothing here for me to get.
More speed. What do we have here?
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Hey, go, go! I swear by my sword, no escape! Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. Ha, ha.
So I wonder if it stops needing so much if I just activate this thing. Oh, it's just crystals.
Behold, the princess.
I summon thee! What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
What an amazing trap.
I will have order. Solidify.
Go as one! Beg for mercy.
Rise.
Barbados, guide us.
Go as one!
Solidify.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
hope the others find some.
I doubt it.
What a pleasant surprise.
I wonder if this place would have been open, you know, like... Ugh.
Outrider Amber, reporting. Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Oh.
Shudder! Crush!
Okay, maybe like this.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift. Shudder!
What do we have here? What do we have here?
There you go.
Order guide you. Gather.
Get him! Beg for mercy.
Solidify.
Crush. Rack and ruin.
for mercy. I can put these to good use.
Ah, sillies.
More speed. At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
This is order. Stabilize.
No one! Wind, hear me. Crush. Freeze to the core. I condemn you.
Gather. Order guide you.
Shudder. Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin.
Let it rain. Get it.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan. What do we have here? More speed. What do we have here?
No.
What do we have here? More speed.
This is order.
Shudder! Flood of frost! I condemn you!
Gather.
Crush! Rack and ruin! What do we have here?
I'll race you there.
a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Solidify! I will have order!
Barbados, guide us.
No one escapes my sights. Go, go, big buddy. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you.
Stabilize!
Beg for mercy.
This is order!
Crush!
Solidify!
Eye for an eye.
Oh, this is nice.
Once more. Solidify!
Go, go, Barret!
Take this! Cheap tricks! Order guide you!
No escape!
End you! This will do!
One! I condemn you! Freeze to the core! Shudder! Well met. More speed. Bracken, what a sorry sight.
Solidify!
Go, go, Barret buddy!
Taste my blade! Cheap tricks! You win! Stabilize! This is order! This will end you!
No one escapes my sights! Crush! Shudder!
I'm ready!
Eye for an eye!
Stabilize!
Hey, get him! Well met. Beg for mercy.
Quake!
Barbados, guide us.
At least good luck doesn't...
That was a pretty good one. Okay. We probably got a little bit further in this. Oh, now upgrade the thing. This is actually all pretty interesting. We'll do this one and then upgrade it.
Order guide you!
Crush! Beg for mercy.
Stabilize! I will have order! Stabilize!
Rack and ruin. Wind, hear me!
Stabilize!
Go, go, Barret Bunny! Shudder! Go as one! Go as one!
Is that it? Okay, we completed that. Let's head back here. Maybe the more we upgrade, the more places we unlock. I don't know. No, it's 100. Okay. New weapon. Okay. We increase the maximum. From an event, increasing the party who reads bow crystals, attack speed, blah blah blah. Burns increase man. Okay, get that. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so that the first one's done. There's these as well. People, the fire and light increase energy recharge by 25% for 10 seconds. Oh. Continue upgrading later on. But yeah, okay. So the next one is gonna be over here. Oh, and we completely unlocked this part. %. Ew. How do we become uncorroded?
Gather!
No escape!
Order guide you.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye. Shudder. Crush. I condemn you.
Crumble!
Hey, get him! Ha! Go as well!
Close time.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Yes, I agree. Got a lot of primo jumps too. Rotate this.
Beg for mercy. I can put these to good use. More speed.
Wow, these will come in handy. I'll race you there. Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
5k more, that's pretty good too. Wait, hold up.
I swear by my sword.
Behold, the princess and
Cry out my illustrious name.
This is order. Solidify!
By royal go as one.
Shudder. Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin. Flood of frost. Eye for an eye. More speed.
I will have order. Gather!
Odds reveal. Go as one.
Shudder. Rack and ruin. Crush.
By royal decree.
Shudder. Eye for an eye. I can put these to good use.
I can upgrade it again. Yeah, upgradable. Okay, we're flying by it. Mostly because we already know everything about this place. So, we'll save some for later, of course. Let's head back to the Miko quest. Do this, do some of the earlier stuff, and yeah, head back out. And that'll be it for today. We'll do some more, maybe Sunday.
Ah, you've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great, but
The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
basically, let's eavesdrop.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
No, you better go buy the book.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Yeah.
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Knew it.
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
So
Yes,
does that mean
this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel. After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Is it too late for me to back out?
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Oh, we got a Paimon book.
More speed.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Could you imagine if Paimon got possessed? Am I still poisoned? No. Okay. Level 90. Let's see if they just as good as before.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary.
Kind
Looks
of
like
eerie,
the artist
so it's a
signed their
bit scary.
name.
Ooh, ooh.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Oh, so since it's maybe this is our same person that wrote the books. Since they were saying their art is so beautiful. Wow.
It's my lucky day.
What's one more?
Solidified.
I've got the upper hand. Temple.
By royal
Yeah. Come on out. Right now.
The fairies.
It's over.
Finally cut.
Beg for mercy.
Gather.
Show them.
Crush. Yeah. Rack and ruin.
This.
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oh.
I condemn you!
Solidify! This is order!
Emerge. Right here.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
You win. Order guide you. Like this.
More speed.
Solidify!
By royal decree.
Emerge. Right now.
Shut up!
To the ferry! To the ferry!
It's just destroying everything, huh?
Oz, reveal thyself.
Fall before
Emerge. Right now.
you win. This battle. This is order. Stabilize.
Go as one. Right here. Right now. More speed.
There we go.
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes.
Surely you're not planning to.
The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now. It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again! What the?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you're the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits! What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war!
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Ha! I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one, especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. and I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Ha 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 ha. Oh.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
I'm
Are
feeling
you all
great.
there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks
3,
like your
2,
brain is
1.
intact.
1, 2, 3. Sip, 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 sip.
So, your first possession, What was it like?
I remember everything pretty clearly.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Paimon's paycheck?
My paycheck?
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Not my paycheck. Okay. You know what? We'll save the rest until a later date. Because honestly, 4 hours? That's pretty good. So let's save the last installment. Because yeah, it's the last one. Yeah, let's save the last installment for later. And let's not rush all the things. But while we're doing that, just going to get these done. So we'll finish up this part, and then that'll be it for today. We could always do more, and there is so much more to do. So, well, the going's getting good. Let's not ruin it. Let's actually save some for a later date.
I summon thee! No touching!
Ooh, that is rough. Hmm.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
Come on. Do. All their characters are super dead. It's kind of sad.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know myself into destiny. Written in the stars. Shadows of fate. Rain cutter. Time to act. Next on the agenda.
Oh, this is a good 5. So that's definitely 2. So we're at 63. Do. That's left.
Let me read you a verse. Know my soul. Fate is upon him. Body and mind. Way behind schedule. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
It seems like we have a good comp because the 2 bow characters are the DPS, and the Hydro supports are just line them up. Oh, and this is really good too. So that's another 3. So we're at 66 right now. 66 could be pushing 67. 66, that's pretty good. I mean, we're trying to beat at least 74. 74, that'd be nice. But I doubt it. Most likely we'll get to 72. Or 72. Boom, now we have a Yui.
We're way behind schedule.
Hopefully this team stays together for another 3.
Let me weave you a verse.
Pay your dues. Pay your dues.
Rain cutter.
You can't run from
Rain outlines your fate.
Let's move out.
Body and mind.
You're way behind schedule.
There we go. See, now we got a low one again, right? So let's say, yeah, that's another 2. 68.
Let me weave you a verse.
Billowing surge!
Pay your due. You can't run from death.
Rest and rebuild! A freshman
A minor setback.
You can't run from death.
That's pretty good. What do we get? A little bit more plus on the one side. If it's really good, that means we're at 70. And let's see. If this one doesn't come out well, then we're at 72. But if it comes out really well, then hopefully 73, 74.
Blaze over!
Rain cutter. Time to act. Body and mind.
Pay your dues.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Time to act.
Okay, that's pretty good. 2 more there. That's 3.
Born of ice and frost. Hold the line!
Do. We'll get a little bit more today, but I'll do it off stream. When I come back to condense some more resin. Oh, what am I doing? But yeah, let's check how much we got. Look how much hero roots we got too. We got a lot. Okay. Let's see. So we got 156 divided by 3. 52. Plus 178. 147. Equals 199 divided by 3 is 66. Plus the 9. We're at 75. Oh wow. 75.
I created an...
Plus a little bit more that we're gonna get today. Even if I get everything I need today, or out of this right now, condensing, I'll still do more later on today. Okay, so even if I did, I'm at 82. So I went up by 7 extra.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Okay, that was pretty good. So we went up by 7. We did a lot today too. We got new books. We actually didn't complete anything. Only the new boss fight. The new boss fight I actually like a lot. It was actually a really good boss fight. Actually felt like a boss, you know? But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching the VOD, and stick with me. I appreciate it.